everyone. We are doing what's in my box. I pulled out a few things here and we are just going to start covering them up, and I'm going to have a sip of coffee. I have my last coffee for the day, which is really good, and get cracking. So how is everyone? I hope you're well. The temperature is down a little bit here, but it's very, very bright and sunny, which is nice. I also don't like, these are just the flaps from the vintage file folders. I didn't like that slopey bit there. So I take that off, and then I can I'll just do that with the corner. There we go. So let's do that one first. The glue paper here, put that over there. Ruler. Right, so what will I put on there? I'm going to have a look over here and see what scraps I have. There's a few of those. Glue paper. Nope, none of those. Well, I have a nice piece of, this is just a collage page. It's in one of my Easter kits, but that's quite nice. I think I'll put that there. So I need to put a marking here and get my cutter and trim. Just get right into it. Okay, right, and then what I need to do is just trim this. Right, let's glue that on. Glue. And I don't think I'll decorate this because I could use this either for a botanical journal or any kind of journal, or I might use it for an Easter journal. So I think I'll just leave it fairly neutral like that. It's very pretty, and I can decide when I put it wherever. So that's number one. Okay, what's next? I've got lots of things here. Might as well finish these off. They've been flying around for a long time, and we need some sort of background. Let me see over here what plainer papers I have. I might do a little collage. Okay, that's going to go there. Or do I want to put it across? I think I might put it across that way so it goes across too. Now these are my to-do things, so let's put those there off the glue paper. Don't really have a lot to chat about because I went to the dentist yesterday because we're still fixing. We've got to fix a tooth. I had a cleaning, and then we assessed the tooth, and then I had to, I'm having a cap. So I don't, touch wood, I don't want to bring myself bad luck. I don't have to have canal work or anything, but I do have to have a cap on that tooth because it kept, the repair kept coming out. So so I'm doing that. I'm in the process. So yesterday was the first preparatory day, and I've got the faux one in. I had plenty of anesthetic, so it was all right. I told him that because it's at my dentist, it's his son. He's going to be taking over the practice. So I think he said he was 33. And so he's slowly doing more and more days. I think I'm going to, that's sort of, yeah, I think I'll put that there. And I was saying to him, you know, So I'm 55. And I said, you know, when I was little, when I was like 6, I think I probably was, I can remember going to the dentist and I used to hate it, and they'd give us the happy gas. And I had the type of teeth, I don't think I had a very big enamel on my teeth, so they would just, I'd always have to have fillings. And I can just remember the agony, and it was like torture, and I'd just be beside my mum would have to drag me kicking and screaming to the dentist. And the result was that and I think a lot of people are the same. The dentist was saying that he's met lots of people, older people from my generation that really, or probably many generations, that really have the same thing. Like it just is, you just have this mental block that you don't want to go. When really these days, apart from having to, you know, lie there with your mouth open, have all the things in and feel like you're going to drown because they've got the water squirting and and everything, but really it's minimal. I didn't want to cover up that, although I think the writing's going to get chopped off. It is, so I don't need to worry about it. It's actually minimal, the kind of discomfort that you feel, because they give you anesthetic and everything, unless you can't have an anesthetic. I don't know how you go to the dentist without that. So yes, that's really my only bit of news that I have to really chitty chat about. I think I might put that there. I don't mind seeing a bit of the background because it is a vintage paper, and I think I'll take that. That's very powdery, so that means it's quite worn and weakened. So good, using up a bit of scraps here. Okay, so I'll probably be pretty quiet today. Okay, and then we have the element of surprise. We don't know what's on the reverse side. I'm just going to snip my corners before we look at that. And then we're going to have 3 tags, but we need to add something else to them. Not much, because they're very pretty. Oh, cool. I like that. I like how that little bit comes on there. Oh, good. Good, good. See, and that kind of randomness like that, you can't get that unless you do the all over collage and then cut it up. So what do I want to add to these? I may go to the land of the labels. I might try one of lovely Sandra's stamped labels. Now, there are lots of new people often saying, oh, who's Sandra? What's her channel? Sandra doesn't have a channel. She stamped these labels from, oh, I love that. That's going to go there. From when we did it last year in Roxy's weekly challenge. We're going to revisit it and have, it's a bit of fun, really. It's a nice way. There's lots of lovely digital labels. I have digital labels, and Tracy does, and Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and a multitude of other people. But it is nice to also stamp them on all different types of papers. And we did that last year, and we might revisit it again because it is a good one. I think I might just have that up there and do a wraparound. And I don't think I'll, well, maybe I'll put whale tail tabs on these. Okay. And then this one might do better. I could put this up on here, oh, as a tab and fold it over. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold it unevenly and just have a little bit onto the reverse side. So these were some, that obviously was a page of labels from one of my kits, and it is a good thing to, I just had glued it to like a glue paper to reinforce them, and then you just have them there, and then you're ready to, you get labels straight away. You get, I mean labels, you get, they're very quick to finish is what I want to say. I just wanted to see if I might like, no, they're too similar. They're the same shape, so that's probably why they're not grabbing me. I think I'll just leave them like that. To be determined if, oh, I was going to do whale tail. Let's do the whale tail. Oh, here's my punch. I was thinking, where did I put my punch? So, what paper would I like to use? Oh, I think I might like that. This is, I did that with just the alcohol markers, the Ohuhus that Lily gave me. Oh yes, I like that. Of course, the little bit of writing there is upside down, but that's all right. Okay, that's done. And we'll do something on that one. I've got some more. I thought I had some more. It's down here. Let's see. Maybe that colour. And there we go. And there's another little tag crooked. Okay, next, here's my pile. I have this. This is just a piece of ephemera and writable inside. So let's just do a little bit of embellishing on here. I quite like this. I'm going to put that on there. Haven't used these for a while. I pulled them up the other day and I forget about them. Nice ways to add a little something to personal touch to things. Doesn't need too much more. No. Here's what I want, the laces. Oh, that's it. I'm going to put that on there. So, nothing digital, just a little bit of lace and mark making sort of paper, and I am going to staple that. Let's put something in there just to cover that. then that just goes into a pocket somewhere. It's quite plain, so then what I'll do is, like, I would put a little journal card, something a little bit more decorative in front, so you put it in the pocket and you might have them in like that. I think that's really lovely. Okay, so that's done. I have lots of these. I love these. Okay, let's do one of these. And I might do a more, I have these scraps left over from yesterday. Put that on there. I'm going to wrap it around, so let's have that like that. I'm going to put glue on here. I'm also going to do a fold over, so I might just tear that before I put the glue on it. Okay, now I'm going to put this down like that and place my paper about where I want it. Okay, and then, well, I think I'll keep this side, so that will just fold over to there, and I'll trim off the other. So that's writable, and then that's the front. Okay, and that will make another one. It's a good way to use up those leftover pages. And I don't mind if it's like wider than my piece of book page. You can always trim it off if it bothers you down one side. If it's, see how it's folded there, but the paper finishes there. That doesn't matter. It's just making me a wider sort of tag. And then this I'm going to trim. So like I've got my tab off to the side. Very, very sweet. And maybe, what's in that one? That. I haven't used my decorated labels that Steffi did for a while. Let's see how many things we can get done today. And I might even have it off to the side and then wrap it around. So it balances, yeah, it balances the bunny a little bit. Very nice. Okay, cool. And then we have this one. This, I mean, it's a little bit eaten. No, it's not really overly Eastery, because that's like a perfume or something embellishment. So I'm going to take, I've got another strip here. I just keep these because they're nice substrates. And yep, I'm going to do a wrap around. So I'll just glue this first. And then I think I'll put some straw paper or something on the reverse side. make it so I can see the paper a little bit. Just turn it over. Probably really won't be straight. It's all right, we'll survive. Then, same as with the other one, I'm just going to do a little tear across here. They're all very sticky. And then I'm going to take this and glue that on there. So let's just see. I could just keep it so it folds out, so it's even more writing space. So we'll just cut it down here. I might just even tear it. Right. Okay, my piece wasn't overly straight, my piece of straw paper, but it doesn't matter. See how crooked that is? So that is a big, tall journal card that you can write there, and it opens up as well. And you can take that off if you didn't want that. I think that's great, and I don't think it needs anything more. So that's just from a piece of journal paper. Okay. Now, I never do these. That'd be a nice flip. It'd be quite hard to tuck things in there, but you could just glue that shut and then open it somewhere else. So let's just look at this one. It's quite nice paper. I don't know that I want to completely cover it up. I think I might take one of these really sticky pieces of paper and just put some more modern book page on it. Cover up the C type because that's not what it's going to be used for. This flower cut out from the last time. Oh, I quite like that. I think I might put that on there. And I possibly hinge this onto a page. So, because it's got the nice envelope flap. I think I want a Tracy label. I don't think I want green. I kind of like it up there. And a smaller one down there. Okay, that's what we're doing. Do I prefer it like this? Yes, I do. I felt like the big one was making it top heavy. That's it. Okay, and then I want to glue that shut and have it so it actually opens up somewhere else. And we could just leave that and then just trim across, or no, maybe I'll do it across the top, and that's where it opens. To remind us that it's opening there, we'll do this. And because you can write on the back, I think I'll just leave that, but you could add something there afterwards at a later date. So that's where it opens up the top there, and then it can attach on a page and flip up, and you could add a tab there, but I think, you know, that sort of things, those sorts of things I can decide when I use it. Okay, and we have this envelope that was to be a wraparound pocket. They take a little bit of work to cover. Now that I'm onto the glue paper, I might as well use it. So what I'm thinking is I kind of like the stamps, so that's why I'm using a slightly more modern piece of paper. I'm feeling like maybe I could get away with not covering it all. We'll just see how we go. Too much book page. I might glue that one there, and then I need to find something to put on there. I'm going to grab my folder and see what I have in here. Let's see how we go with those. Okay, so I could have something, oh, I quite like that. That kind of disappears. I could put that down there or up there, which I quite like, or I like that one. At least I'll have this cut out. Whichever one I don't use, I'll have it cut out ready for the next time. Okay, that one, or no, I think I'm going to go with the first one. Okay, good. Oh, I nearly picked up the wrong one. Love that. Slide it over just a tiny bit. I'll trim off the excess. Well, maybe I'd kind of like to leave it. I like that going over because you're not going to be able to see it because it goes around the edge of a page. So that's that one, and we've left that. So on this side, I kind of like what I can see there, but I don't know if I'll keep it or not. Let's just see. Maybe just have a piece of book page up there. Like that, and then maybe we could have, was that too much book page? They're different book pages, but who knows? Too much. Oh, yep, I like that. See, and I've kept these little points of interest that I liked. Put those over there to be used another day. So I need to glue this one on. Silly me, I shouldn't have gone in the middle of the page like that. I was going to go that way. And then the flower. So the other option is you can just use your decorative papers and totally cover it up, but I like the stamping and the typing, the font on there and everything, so I wanted to keep it. Okay, that's a bit different. And that's the other side. And then they just go, it's a wraparound. Obviously I wouldn't put it on like more, you know, book page. I'd put it on a different paper, like a piece of straw paper, a straw paper page, and that would be my pocket, wraparound pocket like that. Okay, so I think that's it for today. It's time to go and prepare lunch. So yep, let's just recap what we made. We've got quite a bit done. So we have that wraparound, and then we did a few tags. That's one of them, and we collaged the back. That's one of those seed packet envelopes that I think Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventures sent me that. And then we have this big tall tag just done with a leftover scrap of glue paper and just used the digital. It's one of last year's Easter digitals. Not overly Eastery, but You can use it anywhere really. And then just a piece of ephemera, just embellish there, some more of the tags there, and then we did just this side tuck pocket. So that is my what's in my box for today. I will see you again tomorrow with whatever Wednesday. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.